Okay. Hey gamers. Hangers. No, that's not what I said. Happy Wednesday. Um, I really don't know what I'm doing today. I just kind of. I want to draw. I want to draw. I feel like drawing. So that's what I plan to do. I don't really have a goal today, and that's fine. It does make me a little aimless though. Yeah, they call me the drawer. That's what I said on my title last stream. So yeah, yeah. Um, man, what should I draw? I was not really thinking. I was just like, I want to draw. I don't know what to draw. Complicated relationship with art, and the complicated relationship is I want to, and then I have no ideas. Oh yeah, I'm doing. Did you not catch it? It's these are my art venture freaks for this month. Nah, you're all good. Happens to the best of us. I mean, like I can do the little lights for them, but like that's not much. That's not much. My comms are never closed because I don't quite get enough comms to warrant closing them. Um, I'll never. Yeah, I know. I just haven't needed to. Real. I do have actually like a commission that I'm supposed to do, but like I still don't have all the information I need for it. I don't recognize this song. I don't recognize this song. Has this just never come on or what? What the hell? Anyway, happy food. Hope it's awesome. Oh, now I remember the song. That was scary. I can't believe you did that. How are you doing today? Oh, happy lie down in bed. Lamp. Congratulations for Kofi. What was giving you trouble? Yo, happy throne? I just have a bunch of ridiculous shit on my throne. Fucking nothing's on there. The donut button on your Kofi? Wait. Wait. What was preventing that? Oh, you have to do both. Crazy. Yeah, I get what you mean. I've set up that stuff before. There's something extremely cursed about writing things like will not deform, uh, does not deform, and solitary hunter next to lamps. Um, it's just like this little creature that I'm making for uh art prompt, a world building art prompt, for one of these streamer communities I'm in. Semi's pretty cool. You should check her out. This is actually based on a story she told about how like why are you always why are you always grabbing me like that? That is why I made that. So like that's fair, but you know. Um what was I saying? Oh yeah, she said she told this story about like um how like you know how seasonal affective disorder like having like being horribly affected by like the lack of light. Yeah, spree propaganda, of course, always. Um, But yeah, the lack of like vitamin D and sunlight and how that like can like really horribly affect your mental health and everything. Um, so she just kind of like had lamps around her everywhere, and it made her feel better. And I was like, that's such a silly story that also sounds kind of horrific. Um, and I was like, what if you had like these weeping angel sort of um lamps that like did that just like followed you around, and that's what they are. Um, you good? Picks you up. Puts you back down. Damn. Yo, happy one shark onesie soon. I mean, I hope you don't. I hope you don't really have a mental breakdown. But I get it. I still don't know shit about Arcane. It just kind of doesn't interest me because it's League. I think the part that like gets me about it is just like the no one has ever like made a pitch for me that's like I've actually cared about. They just like, oh, it's good, and I'm like, that's cool. Anyway, I'm also really bad at getting into like new media. Um, Oftentimes if I'm not ready to get into new media, I'll just like dissociate really bad when trying to get into all that stuff. Do I like steampunky stuff? It's a hit or miss. Okay, but like amazing development in characters is such a subjective thing to say. It's not like I don't agree with people or like whatever. Cuz like if people said like if if people saying like it was good was like enough for me to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm real interested," then I probably would have looked into it already, you know? I want the background to be darker or something. I do like me some morally gray stuff. I just tend not to fully um I don't trust media if I'm being so real. Cause like there's so many times when like media will be like, yeah, it's like this and it's like super cool and I'm like, I don't think this was handled very well, I'm gonna be honest. Which I'm not saying that like Arcane does because I don't know shit about it. But, you know. Yeah, I get you. I'll probably do that at some point. I'm just like not ready to get into something new right now. This is the blue I want. It's a very specific sort of vibe I'm going for with these ones. No, that's too. Nope. Nope. Actually, wait. No, I did like that one actually. What? Get a new favorite thing. What the hell? Hmm. S- It feels too saturated still. Oops, wait. Yeah, that's what I want it to look like. Okay. These are a little freaky. You keep grabbing me. What the hell? You have something to say to me? Ah, I see. Farewell to you then. What do you want? What do you want my attention for? You just want to. You want my attention specifically so that you can say that someone else will have your attention soon. It's kind of fucked up. I don't know. You you saying that you're like a toddler is just like making me imagine your little like EP emoji. The first one, yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. I don't know enough about him other than he's your boyfriend. See, I don't know anything about League either, so I'm like that also doesn't mean much to me. You say he plays the League and I'm gonna like, okay. I see, I see, I see. You know what? That kind of really fits with the whole thing that's going on with H. Hmm. I see, I see. That's that's the Fear Stalker lamp, at least. The Sunstalker does not do that. Me when I'm getting hunted by a goddamn lamp. I make these things for the beandom, but honestly, like the way that I write them, it's like these can stand alone most of the time. What? Honestly, I would say that this is Okay, I have a Discord. However, it's not set up because I made it specifically so that I can put my emotes in so that I could use them. And it's not like a public Discord. It is like a server for like to be fair, it is a server that is like clearly meant to be a streamer server, but like the main reason why I made it is just so that I could put my three existing emotes in and nothing else is there because I don't know how to set this up. And if I'm being so honest, I'm not ready to handle a community on Discord. I need to make more emojis. I need to make more emotes. Okay, there's a difference between setting up like a little server that's meant to be just like you chat with people and make crimes and like trying to do something fucking branded. Um it's like the branding, the figuring out. I used to actually make like community discords when I was in high school. Um and crimes is your brand. It's not mine. Because when it's mine, I overthink everything, and I go like, "What if I could do it like this? What I should?" And then I have like 500 ideas, and then I sit here. I love to change my brand all the time. You have to understand this. It's part of it is because my brain is funny. I mean, is it so crazy to say that constant rebranding is my brand when it comes to the fact that like, no spoilers, but like, no spoilers. I'm pretty happy with my current brand on in terms of streaming, but I'm not happy with it as like the total end all be all. My lore fixes that, but I need to get to the point where I can do that, the lore stuff, and I want to have more of a community before I start actually delving into lore stuff. Because I think it'll be more fun that way. It's not just that lore fixes all issues. I'm actually like being so real. I've thought about putting like ARG elements into my lore. I haven't thought about like all the things I would do, but it's I have been thinking about it. I hope it would be fun. That's the idea. That's the concept. I want it to be fun. Yeah, my main thing with like doing an ARG is like trying to figure out where to hide shit. Um and and like the puzzles and stuff. I I would not say I know how to make a website. I I don't know what makes you think I know how to make a website. You're over exaggerating. Fixes your brain? Did it work? I I didn't do that much. I didn't build the site. You built the site. I just like slapped some paint on it. I didn't even finish the paint job. I have thought about making websites and stuff for it, but like I have to figure it out. I came here to draw things, and I did this, and I stopped because I started thinking about other funny stuff. That's so real. I Gun has a lot of domains. From what I remember, you have a lot of domains. Hosting is expensive when it comes to like things like hosting like a lot of images and like big websites. Like that's where the hosting things tends to get really expensive. I'm pretty sure because usually when I hear about hosting websites getting expensive, it has to do with like them having to actually also host tons of information and traffic. Yeah, that's good to know. You know what that means, Nugget? You have no excuse now. You know Cloudflare, right? Oh my god, it's always this fucking song. I think that Nugget meant like your Discord user. I'm sitting here, not drawing. This is I thought your Discord username was exactly the same as your every. I'm pretty sure it's the same. Has one less underscore. Right. I'm a fake and gun fan. I should draw something. What do I need? Guys, what do I draw? I'm not really feeling emotes right now. You guys are. I need to draw my OCs more, to be honest, but I'm like, I don't really know. Your little guy. There are so many. Nugget, you're gonna have to be way more specific instead of saying your little guy, because there's so many of them. I don't know if I have. Pin the tail on the little guy is for Spree's streams. I have I have so many. I have too many characters. Mm, give me a vibe and I'll see if I can come up like figure out a character to put to that vibe and I'll draw them. What the fuck? That's not the kind of vibe I meant. Can't believe this shit. Mm, mm. Man, I'm a really good streamer. I don't know what to do. Man, I don't. think I'm straight up dissociating right now. What do hmm. Not particularly. I'm not usually like I don't really want to though. I wanted to draw something and I'm like I worked on I worked on the lamps, but like that was kind of whatever. I can't do this. It's okay. No. I do kind of want to draw one of my silly guys. I just don't know which silly guy. I have too many of them. That would be an interesting image. Just do it like the gun emoji where it's a squirt gun and it's a water gun instead. I'm so curious. what that looks like to you. Actually, you know what? It reminds me of something. Um, where's my folder of funny videos? I see. Yeah, that I yeah. I like that you specified Elmer Fudd as if like shotguns don't ever do that outside of like I'm pretty sure they just do that. You're real for that. God, maybe I should go just like end stream and lie down. My brain. Ah, that's just no fun. It happens. Sometimes your brain just decides to not. It's just a little sad. I wish that my brain was working. It's funny because like it doesn't sound like in my. I know that I don't sound like I'm too out of it, but oh my god, I can't think. I'm really winning at the masking game right now. If you smooch my brain is gonna have uh new bacteria that is not supposed to be on my brain, and there might um be a small pandemic among my brain cells. You're always using that emoji. I'm so glad I made it. I'm really happy with that one. I realized afterwards that it looks kind of like exactly like Spree's, which wasn't intentional. I want to figure out what I want to do for like the sub badges too. I don't know what to do for the sub badges. I want the sub badges to be more like game themed than I do want them to be like road themed, but they're not that different. Road theme would be silly, but I don't know what to do for like the If you compare them pixel by pixel, I'm gonna combust because that's a ridiculous thing to say. I'm very road theme right now, but like I'm also it's also game theme, and I want to lean more into the game theme as well because I haven't actually been doing. Is my chat off to the side? D- no, it's not. Okay. Road signs would be cute. I actually, oh my god, I had this like idea a while ago for being on the road and like having these road signs like pass by the window and like they'd be randomized. I I don't have that working because that's a lot of work that I don't know what to do. Considering I do all of my silly little assets myself right now because I don't have the funds to not do that. Um, I don't know how I would fit it in per se though. I was thinking about making like a just chatting scene, but I don't know what it would look like other than just like my gaming scene with like the road in front of it instead. Because like I'm very adamant on making sure that this sort of game aesthetic is first person. So I'm like, what would it look like except for nope, except for just this? What would it look like except for this? Except there's stuff on the road instead. I don't know, guys. Yeah, yeah. I like it could be. It could have been like side view in the car, but like I'm. It's first person. It was a gaming scene zoomed onto the car. Turn on. Stop because the chat was being bad. I mean, like, I guess I could do it like just like a really close up of like the one of the mirrors. So then it's like first person, but in the sense that it's like first person looking through a mirror. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've also been like thinking vaguely about if I want to try making like a proper um VTuber model, not just a bunch of PNG tubers, but I want it to look a certain way. I want you to be able to see like individual sprites because it doesn't feel right to have it any other way with the current aesthetic and themes. Yeah, like live 2D, but like I won't. Yeah, I also don't know if my computer would like it. What do you mean, actually? They really shouldn't be too hard. Like if I'm being real, I know that it wouldn't be that hard. But I don't know if my computer would like it if I did that, and I also don't know if I have a good enough camera and lighting situation for that. I have a pretty bad camera and lighting situation. Yeah, I have too many ideas. I have too many thoughts and ideas when it comes to um what I want to do with this channel. I mean, it would fix the camera situation. It wouldn't fix the lighting situation. My lighting is still bad. I'll think about it. It's just I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Does it not? I don't have an iPhone. I I absolutely despise Apple products. I shine a light directly into my eyes. I don't usually want a phone that can do face tracking is the thing. Like if other than for V VTubing, why would I want that? Yeah. Mm. You just need so much expensive equipment to do VTubing. That's crazy. It's almost like it's an extremely expensive way to stream. Yeah, it doesn't need to be like it doesn't need to track super well if it's just a bunch of specific sprites. But yeah, I feel like my brain is like gotten up and walked away. Braincation. That's whoa. That's not what I said. That's I love the captions sometimes. I love saying things and it just doesn't say it in the captions. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna end stream. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Um, mm, thank you, Gon. Do you want to raid someone? Let's head over to Zupi's. They're not accepting raids. Never mind. Fucking tragic. Yeah, I'm just gonna end stream then. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming. I hope the rest of your day goes well. You already said good.